and best they could, it went from 9 o'clock in the morning till about 11 or a little bit after 11 before I got out of there.
Oh, okay. And did you, what kind of transportation did you use getting down there today to help you make sure you were in the courthouse on time?
I drove down. I don't live that far from downtown, and I'm very familiar with it, so I knew right where I was going to park. And it was even nice you talked about people, being supportive. The first door I went in, the sheriff there doing the security, she asked me where I was going, and she said, you could wait and come in here, but really if you go around the block, that other door is the better door for you. So she was very sweet and helpful on that. I went around to the other door. And then after I passed through security, I was starting to look around for signs, and one of the sheriffs there said, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you need some help?" And he helped direct me to where I needed to go. So everyone was completely supportive of my feminine gender and very helpful to me and sweet.
Well, and as darn well they should be, right?
They should. Yeah, they should
and you're so fat, and you're such a kind and gentle spirit, and I think when you're able to just exude that excitement too, and it's pretty darn obvious to me, having met you several times now, and see the beautiful pictures you have on Facebook and social media. You truly are Diane Elizabeth.
Oh, I am. There's no doubt in my mind.
Right. And there's no doubt in my mind in the brief times I've met you, and I think that, as we become comfortable in our skin, to really get to be authentic out there and in here,
yes,
everything shifts. Everything shifts. And what a joy to get to share this moment with you, as we've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do these podcasts. We've connected with so many amazing people in the community with doing the Pride School Atlanta work, and you, of course, being one of them. I will always be excited. I remember exactly where you were sitting when we met at the Hideaway at Birdcage Bingo.
Right.
We finally got to meet,
Yes.
And I feel so honored to have you, to be in your universe and to have you in mine, and the amazing work that you do in the community and all around the country and, worldwide even, to make the world a better place for the next generation and the current generation. And while we have kids fighting for bathroom rights and the rights to use their preferred name at school and all that stuff, every time that we have a success out there and we go, this is where I went to get my name changed, and this is how it went, and these are all the really nice people in my path, I think it's so important to get that word out and share it, and to share the beautiful experience you've had. And so I really appreciate you doing this today. And you're great at sharing your experience, strength, and hope, as we say.
Well, and I appreciate the compliments, but what I'm doing for the community pales in comparison to what you are doing with Pride School. So I'm the one who's honored to be anywhere attached to your into your power, because you're doing so much and are pushing so hard for this. I want to help it be a success.
Yeah, and like we've talked about our dream team of presenters to go out there and do trainings. You're still at the top of my list, even though you had such a fabulous day that other day we did that training. But I look forward to getting the chance to truly work together. We certainly have a lot coming up. And I will tell you that one of the biggest joys is what just happened yesterday. I got a handwritten letter from, I keep forgetting the name of the school, from Sycamore Community Schools, Sycamore High School, from their Gay Straight Trans Alliance in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they wrote a handwritten letter saying how much they love the idea of what we're doing. They heard about us on the news, and they did a bake sale and raised $136, and they want to donate it to the school, and asked another 10 questions to see, are we including allies or just kids who don't? Are you going to have Spanish? Are you going to have languages? Will you have sports? And all these fabulous questions, and they all hand signed their names. And I mean, when was the last time you got a handwritten letter?
That's fabulous.
Aren't they amazing? And I talked to a young lady who is a senior at Eureka High School in Eureka, Ohio, yesterday for her senior project, and she's gay identified. And we talked about the bathroom issues and name issues at schools in general. They had reached out to me, and it was like they're the experts. And it's just it's been such a joy. So thank you so much for being on. I know recording this conversation is huge.
Well, and I agree with what you said earlier. We see negative news all the time, and we have to share positive news, too, about things that aren't, the way the world is changing and getting better. And let's share some good news, because it's not all gloom and doom. There's certainly a lot of positive things going on out there.
Right. And if somebody happens to be listening to this podcast, I do invite you to send any kind of responses. You can send them to me, and I can even send them to Diane, or you can post up, or wherever we post this up, to Christian@PrideSchoolAtlanta.org, or you can always contact us through PrideSchoolAtlanta.org. And for those who don't know, we're forming an openly affirming K-12 school right here in Atlanta, housed at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Atlanta at 1911 Cliff Valley Way. They're renting us some space graciously, and we'll be launching this August. So if you're interested in helping us or enrolling or applying as part-time or full-time staff, please shoot me an email, again, at Christian@PrideSchoolAtlanta.org. And Diane, I'll wrap this conversation up, wrap up the recording by saying thank you for joining me today and sharing this moment with all of us.
Well, thank you for thinking of me, and it's just another step in the path, right?
Right. Excellent. And then I'll just go ahead and turn off the recording and say thank you, everybody, for listening, and please share this with at least 10 other people, if not your entire Facebook nation. Thanks, everybody. Bye.